Oh my goodness, this is just a disaster. Overly sponsored content on the internet. Let's talk about it. There's nothing inherently wrong with doing sponsored content. I don't see an issue with it. I personally work with a lot of different brands that I absolutely love. When you have a brand that you already love and they want to work with you, it's just like, it's such a winning combination. But sometimes there are products that are sponsored everywhere. And I am convinced, influenced, you might say, to purchase them and test them out for myself in a non-sponsored capacity because I want to know what's the scoop? What's going on with these products? So we're gonna start off with an Airbrush Foundation. This is a brand I have never heard of before. It's called Luminess. Usually the ads that I've seen is like a primer, foundation, buffing brush kind of like combination. And this is supposed to like make your skin look airbrushed, but it's a spray. And I don't know how I feel about that. How much product are you actually getting? Is it actually gonna make your skin look flawless? Is it just the brush? Is it the brush itself that is making it airbrush? I need to know. So we have this one right here. Hopefully the color works because I couldn't get the primer here. They wouldn't ship it here from Amazon. I got Fair 20. It looked like the right shade online. Let's hope. Why don't you have one of those things that makes it easy to take off? No, you don't. Rude. So apparently I don't spray this directly on my face. I think there was a Dior one like that from a couple of years ago. It says dual-sided angled buffing brush, but which side are you supposed to do? Oh my gosh, you have a QR code. Ugh. Please just print it. I don't know. I don't want to go through this whole thing. If you're going to put a QR code on packaging, brands in general, if you're going to do that for more information on like how to use a product, don't send me to the discover more. I don't want to discover more at this point. I just brought your product. I want to learn how to use it. That would be great. Now it seems like most people just sprayed it onto their brush and like patted it on their face. I don't know why this is dual-ended because this side is very small. Okay. I just need to know the color. Don't spray it on my shirt. Oh, that's a fun smell, I'll tell you that for sure. How is that for, ooh, brush hairs. Oh, that's exciting. Might be a little bit light, but we'll see. I don't know if that's enough. Got a nice like glossiness to it. I like that. Don't spray it directly on your face. That was dumb. I wanted to know the color and for some reason I thought spraying it on my face was a great idea. I think initially I was like gonna purchase the shade darker and then I chickened out because I was like, no, what if it's the wrong one? I should have bought both in hindsight, but I don't think this was cheap, you know? You do have to work pretty quickly. Like I kind of want to like put it all over my face, but I kind of have to focus on one area at a time, whereas it doesn't really blend in. It just kind of dries quickly. I feel like I'm losing so much product by spraying it. I guess that's kind of the point. Ka-ching. Okay, maybe I should try the other side. Maybe the other side, that's where it's at. That's the ticket. Oh. I don't understand this side at all. It feels kind of like a really stiff, really big eyebrow brush. That's what it feels like. I don't like that at all. Why are you there? What is your purpose? All right. How do we feel about how this looks? I feel like there's a little bit of a learning curve with it. And I'm just like, I feel every time I spray it, like dollars are just flying out the window. I mean, it looks good. Like it looks good on my skin. I like it. But I wish it was in like the form of maybe like a cushion foundation or something. I feel like this is where that kind of formula really shines. Then you're not losing as much of the product. But like, can you see? That's kind of what we're working with. Hashtag no filter. I think it looks good. Like my pores look very small. And I know that's just like a, you know, an effect. It's like magic. But I think overall it looks good. I don't love the spray. It's cool, I get it, but like put it in a cushion foundation. It'd be really great. And then while I finish my face, we're gonna go to past Rachel because there are a couple products that I needed to try and I needed to try it for a significant period of time. I needed some time to like test it out, play with it. One is the Garnier hair filler line. I believe the face of this line is Charlie D'Amelio, and it's basically a line that has like a bonding agent, a shampoo, conditioner, and then a serum as like a set, like a system. And it's supposed to repair damaged hair. It's going to take care and protect your color, and it's going to help with any, again, breakage that you're experiencing. I don't know how long you've been here. If you're new, hi, introduce yourself. Stick around, subscribe. We do a lot of these kinds of videos, but I had Oh, I always forget the name. It's like Tefluen I'll put it up on the screen. Basically, it's where you had a lot of hair fall and now my hair is very damaged and refuses to come back. I am struggling through that a little bit and I've been trying a whole bunch of different products. I actually have another one that's a very sponsored product, but I haven't had enough time with it for like hair growth purposes. But this is more just repair. So, past Rachel. Okay, the Garnier line. This isn't a great example because I haven't got my hair cut and it desperately needs a haircut. And it also needs a wash. I did use this in washing though. I will say that the shampoo, hold on, I have to go grab it. Oh, you can see it, it's right there. So the first impression on this guy, it's very strong in that my hair felt like free of any kind of moisture after. Now I did do a double shampoo. I used the normal shampoo that I usually use and then this on top, not a clarifying one. So I did notice that. And then the conditioner doesn't feel super hydrating. I felt like I needed like a mask or something on top of it after. I couldn't find the bond thing anywhere. I don't know if I talked about that, but I couldn't find it. It wasn't on Amazon when I was purchasing this stuff. I do have the hair filler. I have used this. It feels nice on the hair. You don't need a ton of it. It doesn't feel super thick or anything like that. Like I use like the tiniest amount. This one smells the nicest out of all of them. They're all scented. I think this one's my favorite in terms of scent. They're all pretty strong. Yeah, they all smell a little bit different. This one, it's reminiscent of something, and maybe it's just other Garnier products I've used in the past. I don't know. That one smells nice though. I mean, I've applied it. It's dry, it's not weighing my hair down. But again, at this point in filming, I've only used it once, so I wanted to share like my first impression. But you can see my hair. Oh, this is perfect actually. This is before my haircut. How bad was it? So you can see all of the brokenness here. But the issue is that any sort of protein treatment, like a K18 or something, ruins my hair. I think, and I'm not an expert, but I think I have low porosity hair because my hair always floats at the top, regardless, like I've clarified everything. It's just, I don't know, anytime I use it, it just like ruins my hair more. So I have to be so gentle with my friggin' hair. These pieces just seem to stay stagnant right now in terms of growth, which is also super annoying. But I just started another hair growth thing. This has nothing to do with anything. Although I have seen ads for this. I'm gonna just throw it in. This is the Night Density Rescue Serum by Nioxin. It's a pro clinical. This I got from Amazon. I've only used it a couple of times now. Actually, I am due to put some in. You only do like a couple of drops just where you need it. So I've been doing 1, 2, and then usually starting with massaging it in with my hand. And then I'll use like a brush. Just kind of stimulate the hair follicles. I should be really using that. Where's that? I have to find that brush. The one that goes like this. Tested it for another video. It's somewhere around here. I used it like couple of weeks ago. I'm not very consistent. Fingers crossed, everyone. And then the other product I needed to try out is a pen that is for whitening, a whitening pen. A whitening pen for your teeth. I believe there are like whiteout pens. I guess it is kind of like a whiteout pen. It's by Crest. It's a teeth whitening pen and you paint your teeth instead of wearing like that gummy, gross thing that sits on your teeth forever. So I tried it out. This is the Crest 3D White pen. Never used this before, but saw a lot of ads for it, so maybe it's good. I have used their like whitening strips before, but in preparation for Dibs' wedding, I am in the whole like, I'm doing my getting my lashes longer, I'm doing like the hair growth. It's not my wedding, but I am in the wedding. We gotta turn this several times until there's gel on it. Gotta be careful with these products. I feel like sometimes you're just like, and there's just like nothing, then I see the gel here. Could you go into the brush, please? I feel like it's like a ticking time bomb. Okay, there's a little bit there. Okay, then I need to brush it onto my gums, down, not on my gums, avoiding the gums. This is not a gum whitening. Brush down on the teeth and white like this, like an insane person, until it dries for about 60 seconds. All right. I need a little mirror for this. There we go. It is hurting my cheeks. Okay, I can only do one side at a time. Okay, I'm gonna light like this and then I'm gonna do the bottom. Okay. I It's been 60 seconds. It doesn't feel dry though. All right, now we're gonna do the bottom. Ooh, it's very minty. This just keeps pushing up product. I haven't touched it at all. I just go like this. You get the, hang on. All right, that was a lot. Let me explain. So the pro is that I don't have to sit with those like gummy things on my teeth for an hour. That's a plus. I appreciate that. I appreciate that I can be more precise in terms of where I can apply it, you know? So I can get into like the little side spaces and like get up to the gums, because like these teeth are higher up than the other teeth. So if I'm applying like that full tooth mask, then it's gonna go on the gums of the other teeth and cause irritation and all that stuff. I like that. However, you can't do your teeth all at once. That's something to note. The gel itself seems fine to paint on. It feels very minty right now. I do have teeth that are more on the sensitive side, so I am curious how this goes. Obviously not noticing anything yet because I literally just applied it. Also of note, I can't eat or drink anything for an hour, which is just truly upsetting. Mostly because I have to avoid coffee for the next 60 minutes. I guess how often until I start seeing results? 2 times a day for 14 days. So that's 28 times for 2 weeks. So this has about a month's worth, a month and a half, I wanna say. There's 70 uses per pen. So that's me attempting mental math and not being good at it. So I mean, I will continue to apply this. We will see how my teeth look. I really hate the whole not being able to eat or drink anything for an hour. I don't know why this bothers me. Like I do go periods throughout the day where I'm not eating or drinking, but for some reason this is really bothering me. So I will continue to use this and I will update. So update, starting with shampoo, I find this to be a little bit drying even for my hair, and my hair is very oily. Again, I have to be so delicato with my hair. Like my hair needs to be treated with more care and delicateness than toddler before a tantrum. I finally went in, got my hair cut and highlighted. So again, it's in this sort of like a delicate phase of like, I might fall out. The conditioner I have been using, I have been sort of either using the conditioner or using the conditioner and then using a mask on top. I think it's good. It wasn't like, wow, my hair feels so soft, but I think that it did a good job. I feel like my hair felt pulled together. This is a terrible example of my hair. You're probably all looking at it and being like, I'm not getting that product. I swear to you, my hair is quite shiny. It's really hard to see when it's mildly oily. So, okay, taking out my hair, I'm gonna show you. My hair, shiny, just a lot of breakage in the front. You can see all the like missing parts there. So she's looking a little bit gross in the front, but shiny. And then the last product is the serum. Again, I forgot to buy the bond. I should have bought the bond. If you've tried the bonding, you see how many times I tried to do that sentence? If you've tried the bonding, the first product, please let me know, because that was the one that I didn't get. I couldn't find it, and then I just forgot. The hair filler one I got for the color treated hair, and again, color treated hair. So I thought that this would be a good one. I found that it felt nice on my hair. It didn't feel overly greasy. It felt like it coated my hair, but not in an oily way. It really was, it felt like a serum. I am curious, I've been looking at the ingredients, and again, not an expert, but it didn't look like there were any proteins in these products, and my hair usually doesn't love a lot of protein. And so most of those like protect your hair from damage kind of products tend to not work for me because they are just loaded with keratin and varying other proteins. This is all to say that I will continue to use it probably for the next little while. I will probably not use the shampoo, or maybe just use the shampoo on the back of my head, and I have like a special shampoo for the front. I thought they were good. I thought that this felt nice on my hair, and if it's gonna protect my hair color, awesome. It added nice shine. You know what? I can apply it now because you can apply it to your hair wet or dry. So I didn't use a ton, like just like a wee bit, and then I just like kind of raked it through. It has a nice scent to it, and when it dries down, it doesn't feel super greasy. So there you go. My hair was in braids, but it is very shiny, so I'm happy about that. Go put my hair back up. Very annoyed with the front of my hair. The pen I have been putting on every night because that's the only time I can think of where I'm not just like sipping coffee or like having water like throughout the day, you know? And it is so annoying to have to like sit like this because like you want to get like, you know, all the teeth when you're smiling, right? But I had to hold it like this to get the top, and you have to hold it there for 60 seconds. I can't tell you how annoying that is. And then the bottom, because I want to get the bottom too, because like when I smile, you can see the bottom teeth. So I had to go like this, and trying to hold it down and paint it on is just really aggravating. As much as I'm painting into like the spots in between my teeth, I feel like it's not getting in there for some reason. And I feel like that's because I use the Crest white strips. I really like them, except, you know, they're strips. They get the job done though. This one, I appreciate the innovation. It wasn't there for me. All right, moving on. Everyone and their mom has been talking about this sunscreen. This is the Colorescience Foundation. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's supposed to protect from UVA, UVB pollution, blue light, IR. I don't know what that is, but received a call from my kid's school that the third child down for the count with the mildest of stomach bug, aggressive for like a 4-hour window, and then they're just kind of like for like a day. But the reason I'm saying it is because whoever the mom was on TikTok that shared that you take whatever your bucket is, you know, line it with like a waste bag and then put a paper towel on the bottom to like soak up any of the liquids. Where was this information like 8 years ago? Why am I just learning about this now? Then after you just bag it up. You don't have to dump it into the toilet and clean it. None of that. I never knew this. My sister was like, you didn't know that? But then my in-laws were like, oh, that's amazing. So for those of you that like me didn't know this, game changer. So I'm gonna go set that up, excuse me. Okay, one's fine, one's napping off, and the other one's coming home from school. So let's do this. What was I talking about? Oh, Colorescience. This is a sunscreen that I have seen all over my For You page. Everyone either talks about it from a sponsored capacity or not and just says it's absolutely incredible. It is supposed to give you powerful environmental protection, SPF 50, but the thing that everyone gets really excited about is that it has tone adapting pigments in it, so it's going to turn color to the color of your skin. Tone adapting pigments. I need to know the science behind that because the marketing is brilliant. Either way, I have realized now that I'm going to need to take off some of my makeup. It's fine. It's fine. I thought ahead for sure. This is for fair skin tones. Dispense onto fingertips, rub gently to activate the pigments. As the shade begins to develop, apply it to moisturized skin. Seems straightforward. You just shake it up and then let's just like quickly take off just like a little section, you know? Makeup is off. And it says to moisturized skin. So hang on a second while I just like put a little something there. And then let's see this magical science. So it goes on white, like so. And then we blend it to crush up the pigments. Ta-da! I used too much. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit so you can see. So the color does very much blend in. The fair is like a good match for me. I would say that the coverage is nice. Like you can still kind of see some of the veining in my skin, but it's not a lot. Obviously it's not blended very nicely up there, but that's on me. My skin looks really nice, right? It's impressive for a sunscreen. What in particular I really like about it is that it's a zinc oxide sunscreen. I don't think it has the other chemicals and stuff in it. Like it has a lot of other stuff in it, but the sunscreen is a zinc oxide sunscreen. And I remember from my pregnant days, I tried to avoid any of the chemical sunscreens and I would exclusively use zinc. But you know, zinc sunscreens, they're awful. Just trying to get them to like blend into the skin is just awful. I use them on my kids, dread it every summer. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? And then I remembered, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess keep on trucking. Still waiting for the Koreans to come out with a really good kids zinc sunscreen because they just have apparently just the best ones in the world. Which actually reminds me, I have two, ooh, that's coming up. I want to spoil it. I have some Korean skincare and hair care stuff that's coming up for another video, just so you know. Anyway, back to this one. I think it's very nice. I understand the hype behind this. I guess my only thing with this one is that if you are going to be out in the sun a lot, I am curious about the buildability of this. So if you're applying it and you're supposed to reapply it, what, every 2 hours, something like that? It doesn't say, but that's right? Every couple hours regardless. So you have to keep applying this. At what point does it start looking cakey and bad? So I guess that's my only thought is like, I don't know what you know what, we're gonna try and apply it right on top. I know it hasn't been a couple of hours, but it's gonna look the same, right? Just have to use a little bit less this time, okay? And then we blend it. And now magic, it's gone. I mean, it still looks good and I don't understand. This is me just contemplating how this can work. I don't understand. This is expensive. They don't give this away. However, if you've been in the market for a good zinc oxide sunscreen that isn't gonna give this like insane white cast to your skin, this is really nice. I can't speak to the other tones and how they adapt to your skin. The fair one does adapt very well to my skin type. So yeah, I like it. I don't know how many times I'm gonna be in this video. Just randomly interspersed. We have a tanning micro mist for the face. All right, this is by Coco and Eve. I have tried some of their stuff before. I do like their face one. This guy's really good. But this is the spray version and it has like hydrating ingredients in it. So they're supposed to be like good for your skin and tan you at the same time. Cool. First things first, we must pull back the hair. All right, I need to take my moisturizer off. Now I need, how am I gonna do this? I need an old towel, hang on. There we go, I have it on. This is the towels that Christopher had in university. We keep them for spills. I don't know how staining this is and I don't wanna mess with that. Especially with like a spray, you know? Shake well, dry skin, free of moisturizer 3 to 5 times. Got it. Avoid eyes, it says. It's definitely spray on your face though. So I'm gonna close my eyes like this. No, I'm not. I'm gonna close my eyes like this. I'm gonna spray. What does the spray look like? Looks misty. What about the back of my neck? Well, that was my, oh my goodness, this is just a disaster. Well, it smells very nice. Do I have to like massage it in or something? I don't know. Do I wipe it off of my eyes? What about my hair? Like I always take it out of my eyebrows. I'll take it off of my eyes and my hairline. It smells nice, kind of beachy. So this is right after application. Now it is dry. It has dried down. Evenness, I am not convinced on, but guess we'll find out. See you in a couple of hours. Okay, update. This has been on my skin for about 2 hours. You can see it does go very dark. Some qualms. I have a couple of qualms. Number one, I feel the need to like fully cover my hair when I do this. I like put it on like this, maybe not like that, like a little bit of hairline, and then spray it, and then I'll take it off, and then, you know, fix the hairline, whatever. So I don't want the spray in my hair. That's just an added step that like, I didn't really need. I didn't need that. Number two, they say don't spray it in your eyes. They said spray it on your face, but don't spray it on your eyes. You understand what I'm getting at here? Spray it on your face. Your eyeballs are right there. So yes, I'm spraying it with my eyes closed, but I still feel like I need to, you know, like wipe this like general area, cause like, you know, like, I don't know what can get in. So that's just like, again, another step that I just really didn't need. Lastly, if you're gonna do the face spray, then you kind of need to do the rest of your body too with the same color. So this would get pretty pricey to just kind of like spray it all over your body. Now I'm pretty sure they do have one for your entire body, but that's just, again, something to keep in mind. I like the way that it sprays out. The scent doesn't bother me at all. It's a fairly easy process. You don't have to, you know, go in with like a mitt and whatever. You kind of, you know, you're missing behind the ears, so like, you know, you kind of have to fiddle with that a little bit. Depends if you're more of a tanning mist girly or a mousse girly. I feel like in my heart, I'm more of a mousse because I want more like control over where it's going. However, I am going to keep this and continue to use it because I do actually really like it. Oh, and also because it's like a hydrating mist or whatever, it didn't feel tight on my skin at all. I have no moisturizer on my skin at all, nothing. And my skin has been comfortable all morning. So that's where I stand on it. Now onto a brand that I had never heard of before until I came across these ads, and it's called Boy Smells. I think they started in candles. They experimented with like perfumes and stuff too. They're really popular. So I got the Exploratory Set. Just got 6 little vials in there and we're gonna try them out. So I like that they have all of the different notes and everything on the back. Very helpful. I don't know which one is which, so, oof, that was an awful sound. This is Lays. So this one seems a little bit spicy with the peppercorn. It's got a lot of floral notes in it, a little bit of vanilla, some woodiness. Okay, I'm gonna break down this box. I really need like actual perfume test strips. I know they sell them on Amazon. Just haven't done it, so we're doing it this way. Obviously it's different on the skin. I just need to know if it's worthy of putting on my skin. Oh, I really like that one. That's really nice. Okay, I really like that one. Give that a second there. The next one. That was Violent Ends. I'm just like, oh, that's aggressive. Violet Ends, very different. You are, I assume, florally. Okay, so it's more smoky. It's got like tea and some wood, leather, paper, that kind of stuff. All right. I can envision Chris liking this one. Woody, kind of smoky. Weirdly, I smell library, but like a fancy library, not just like a run-of-the-mill. You know what I mean? Kind of booky. Okay. This one is Rose Load. Peppery floral paper. It's got the papyrus in it. They're all well crafted is the best way I can describe this. Definitely more floral, really soft. I don't like this one as much as I like Lay's. It's not my favorite, but it's not a bad scent. Does that make sense? Like it's not like, ooh, that's cheap, I don't like it. It's like, I can appreciate that someone would like it. This is Woodphoria. Assume woody, but I've been wrong on all counts here. This one has coconut water in it, peppery, a little bit woody, suede musks. This one smells like gum, but like not mint gum. It smells like some sort of gum, but not like a sweet, I can't explain it. That was the first thing that came to my head. I was like, gum? It's not sweet, but it's like mildly, like it's hinting towards sweet. I'm sure it's different on the skin. I'm just gonna put you over there. Two more. This one is Phantom with an F. Hinoki Phantom, sorry. Okay, a lot of different woods, mosses, smoked leather, tobacco leaves, that kind of thing. So again, probably not my speed, but we'll smell it. I'm curious how this one compares to the like violet one. This is like a more feminine smoky. It dries down quite tobacco-y though. I don't like that one as much. Again, I know it's paper, I know. I only have so many areas to put it on though. Vanilla Era. Now they have been so off with their names to me. So I don't even know if this has vanilla in it. Does it? No. Pepper, cashmere wood, a little bit of amber. Oh, it does have vanilla, my bad. I was like, what? Coffee, woods, vanilla, a little bit of floral. I'll pick my two favorites and I'll put it on my skin. This one hits you real hard with the vanilla. I don't really smell that one, but maybe like my scent faculties are gone now at this point. I'm going to spray Lay's and I'm going to spray, let's do Rose Load just to see, you know, that one's more sweet. This one smells like a really expensive hotel. I really like Lay's. That's really pretty. That's probably my favorite. I'm gonna put Woodphoria on because I have a wrist, you know? Give that a second. And I'll do Vanilla Era because like, again, I keep spraying it on my hand. Woodphoria is very warm but light in like a warm summer kind of way. It's got this like soft woodiness to it, but like woody in like a bookstore, but a hint of smoky, almost like a fire pit in the summer. That's what it feels like. That's exactly, but like with books. That's the best way I can describe it. The vanilla one I genuinely can't really smell. It's got like a little bit of vanilla. Maybe it dries down more. I don't know. The other ones I can smell, vanilla one I can't. Overall, highly recommend checking them out. The exploratory kit was super fun. I liked playing around with those. I liked that they had all the scents on the back. I love Lay's. Yeah, I will be 100% wearing that one. Such a beautiful, like well put together summer scent for me. I'm really excited about that one. You know what? Today we killed it. I will link everything as always down below so you can go and check them out for yourself. If you see any overly sponsored products that you think that we should test out, leave them down below so that I know and we can like test them out together. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. New videos here every single Thursday. I hope to see you back next week or on Saturday on my other channel. If you like more recipe kitchen gadget stuff, hope you're having a fantastic day and I'll see you guys all in the next one.